From Jackie Kennedy to Renee Zellweger, legendary fashion designer Carolina Herrera has dressed the rich and the famous for nearly 30 years. And now following in her footsteps is her daughter, Carolina Herrera Jr., who has joined forces with her mother to move their fashion empire forward. Carolina, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Dubai, first of all.
Thank you.
Now, you grew up in a world immersed in fashion. What was it like being the daughter of such a famous designer?
You know what, I often get asked that question, and the funny thing is I didn't really even realize what she did until I saw her name on a bus. I must have been 20 in New York City, and then I was like, whoa, you know, because it's also my name. That's how I noticed it, but being around her was never being around fashion, because she was always your mother.
Did you have any very interesting experiences growing up?
I mean, mostly what I can remember is her telling us what to wear, which was dramatic because we never, you know, she wanted us to be in sailor suits until about we were 14 or so, which we said no.
Was having a mother who's accomplished so much in so many diverse fields inspiring or intimidating?
If anything, it's inspiring. I mean, it's never intimidating. She's not a pushy mother, so she's not somebody who's, you know, look what I've done, you have to do better, or you have to follow my footsteps, or she's not at all like that.
As a creative fragrance director, I mean, I've heard that designing a perfume can take so many years. What does that whole process entail? It's a long process. I usually compare it to a movie, you know, because you have a team, and you have different teams. You have the noses, then you have the design team, then you have the marketing, the advertising, the ideas, you know. So when we work on a perfume, we sort of create a script. Who's this man? Who's this woman? You know, what are they like? Where do they live? What do they love? What do they do? And then from then we start constructing, you know, the bottle and the packaging and the idea for the advertising and the marketing, and it's different groups working together. Now back to fashion. Your mother often talks about she was honored to dress Jackie Kennedy for over a decade. Is there somebody out there who inspires you, who you'd like to dress or style?
I do think, though, that sometimes, you know, with this it girl and icon and this and that, you know, we get a little ahead of the game, because I think these things happen when you're, you know, when you're Jackie O.
Speaking of women that you see out and about, have you noticed any fashion trends here in Dubai? Anything that's inspired you?
I think women here have amazing accessories. I'm always looking at the bags and the shoes and like taking note.
Good to hear. Have you seen anything with the abayas? Well, I guess that's why women here really have to accessorize.
I have one actually. I just came back from Jeddah and I had mine with gold sort of Swarovski, but not diamonds, just gold little beads all over, and they're beautiful.
Just in terms of the future, what are your upcoming plans?
Well, I have another perfume coming out next year, and I have this little collections that I call capsule collections for the CH store that I'll be working on.
Anyways, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here in Dubai.
Thank you.